Yeah, first one is Kali, Kali, and the last one is very proper, Kalitik. Like Cali, yes. Except California comes from a Spanish legend, which I'll probably talk about that later. I have to know what classes are there. Um, when you talk about your own home as a house, you say chan. You know, your own home. It's like a very, yeah, yes, no chan, yes. Chante. Yeah, kind of like that. Then you have chalkal, which which it's a particular humble home. Like chakal, you can only use that if your home is very humble. It's doesn't look like it. You know, it's a very small, humble home. And then you, oh, the last one, oh, chakal, sha. Let me write this down. Sha, shakal, yeah. Let me write this down. Shakal. It's it's a home, but it's very humble. Like it's a humble home, like a cabin, like you know the wooden old ones, the old-fashioned houses. Yeah, Kali is home. It could be house. Usually, when you come to saying Kali, you're just talking about generic house. There's Metzli, Metzli, and Metz, and all those mean moon, depending on which dialect you go with. So yeah, Metzli, Metzti, and Metz. Yes, said it perfectly. Give you a star. Golden star. No. Then you have corn. Different ways of saying corn. Tayo, tayoli, tayol, and tayoli. So I'll repeat them again. Tayol, tayoli, tayol, and traloli. And the last one I messed up again. Tlaoli. About, yeah. Taoli. I mean, taol, taol, ta, taoli. Second one, tla, ol, and tla, oli. Surprised that this is not what class is going to keep on going. Seems everybody's interested. And then there's, let me see, different ways of saying the pronouns also. Let me see if it does all this paste. Oops, hold on. Messed up there. Nehanies, or ni, you could say. Go ni, your name, you know. It's like I am. Ni is like just, well, saying nehanies is more of a proper way, but most Nahuatl speakers would just say ni, you know, ni something, you know, just to keep it short. Hold on. Neha. Yeah, I would say if you're going to any Nahuatl community, it's good to say it properly, because if you just say the way most people say it, it's kind of like the way you would introduce yourself to some stranger, you would try to be as polite as possible compared to just saying ni, you know. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, nea, neha, newa, newa, newat, and newatsin. That's all the different dialect ways of saying I, the pronoun of I, depending on which. That's just I for right now. So you have, you could put nehani after any of these ones, or you put nehanias after all these ones. What does that mean? It is the pronoun of I, like yo, I, yes. Now we're going to the pronoun of you. It's different dialect styles of you. The pronoun you. You have dea, deha, dewa, dewa, dewat, dewatsin. And that's all the different ways of saying the pronoun you, depending on which region you're at. In this one, you would either, to say you are, you would either put the after that or ties. So you could say tehaties or tehati or tiati, tewatsin, ties, tewat, the, tewa, ties, And you pretty much have all the different dialects. You're too close to the camera. Pronoun of you. You. Yes. Put the you. Tehati. Ti, that's like saying are. Ti or ties is are. So you have, you can say tiati, tiaties, tehati, tehatias, tewati, tewatias, tewati, tewatias, tewati, tewatias, tewatsinti, tewatias. And that's pretty much just saying you are in all those ways. Now here's the tricky part, and hopefully no one gets confused here. Ye, yeah, yewa, yewa, yewat, yewatsin. And these are all the pronouns. This pronoun can be a bit confusing because it means he, she, or it. So you could say, and you could say he is, she is, it is, and you put is yes. So you have yeah, yes, yeah, yes, yeah, yes, yewa, yes, yewat, yes, and yewatsin, yes. And I'm not showing you and I'm not writing the different ways of spelling it because that's even, you doubled that, because sometimes instead of saying the H, they have the G, sometimes they have the J. Yeah, like yeah, yes, you can say he is or she is or it is. It's very, that pronoun is usually just a generic one for he, she, or it. And that is something that I guess stayed from classical Puebla. You have a differentiate. You can differentiate. Can't speak right now. Between he and she, they have ye and yeha, and you can tell which one's he and she. But here you can't tell. It's depending on how your sentence structure is, you can tell if it's a he or she. They'll say taka or siwa something. Siwa something would be female something. And taka something would say, let's say siwa temashtiani, which means female teacher, or taka temashtiani, which means male teacher. And you would know to differentiate if it's a he or a she, even though it doesn't tell you in the pronoun if it's a he, she, or it, even though it's for that use. That's that very confusing part. I don't know how else to explain it from there.